Hello, my name is Jasmine Godfrey, and the skill that I will be demonstrating will be debriefing. And the activity that we just finished was Never Have I Ever. So you guys, what did you think about the activity?
I think that the activity is very simple and that you explain the directions very clearly.
It was fun to get to know people through the activity and learn about different things that people have done and haven't done.
Gotcha. What would you do differently next time with the activity?
Maybe have it in a different setting, or have us stand up instead of sitting down.
What did you think about the instructions when you first heard them?
Explain them very clearly, and I feel like throughout the game it helped us because we weren't confused.
For my self-evaluation, I feel like I could have asked more questions to the participants. I also feel like I could have sat beside them instead of standing in front of them. I also feel as if I could have had them sit in a circle through the activity instead of having them spread out throughout the class. Jasmine, okay, well, thank you. I work in the Therapeutic Recreation Program. Today I want to meet with you to learn a little free time. This interview will take just about 10 minutes. And do you have any questions? One thing I like to do in my free time is read. What do you like to do?
Listen to music. I like to listen to music.
What type of music do you like to listen to?
Oh, all kinds. Most everything. Except I don't like opera.
What else do you like to do?
Paint?
So do I.
Paint. What do you paint?
Lately I've been painting lions.
Oh, lion.
Yep, just like the faces. What do you like
What
to
kind
paint?
of paint? I mean, have a paintbrush?
Yes,
Oh,
and a blank canvas.
oh, really?
What do you like to paint?
I just paint, like paint the walls or the chairs, that kind of painting. But you mean painting? Yeah.
If you had only one person to be a partner in an activity, who would that partner be and what activity would you choose?
I think I would go with Lillian. And what was the other thing?
If you had to choose an activity to do with Lillian, what activity would it be?
Oh, what would Lillian and I do? She would like to go to the baseball game with me.
Do you usually have free time in a day or in a week?
Saturday. That's when we do our outings on Saturday.
What is something you do that is always
Sitting on the
relaxing?
porch is relaxing.
What is one thing you like to do in your free time that involves food?
Go out to eat.
Do you like to cook?
Sometimes.
Or do you like to cook?
Pizza.
Well, we are almost finished. Do you have any questions for me? If money were no problem and you had a whole day free time,
So if I could
What would
do
you do?
something on my own,
you can do it by yourself or you can do it with a group of friends.
could I go to Indiana?
You could.
Okay.
That's where you would choose to go.
I'd like to go to Indiana.
Well, thank you so much for participating in this interview. Your responses will be helpful in planning your treatment plan, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. if that's fine with you.
Okay.
During the, my interview, self-evaluation, I felt as though I followed all the guidelines that were asked and provided for me. I also showed confidence while talking to the participant. There were times where I looked down at my paper too much and I could have worked on that. We're doing that less because it was like right in my face. My verbal and non-verbal communication skills were acceptable and effective. And I continued to keep eye contact when I was looking at the participant, listening to her and asking her questions and back and forth. Hello, my name is Jasmine Godfrey. The name of the skill that we will demonstrate is Watsu. Watsu is supposed to be done in warm water. It is a technique that combines gentle stretching, joint movement, and deep relaxation while rocking and floating. This procedure uses rhythmical rotational movements to assist in tension reduction and relaxation. Watsu is used to promote self-awareness, of muscle tension and works to release this tension. People who can benefit from Watsu is anyone who has chronic or acute pain, neuromuscular disorders, head injuries, spinal cord injuries, increased spasticity, chronic fatigue, who are hyperactive. For my self-evaluation, I feel like there were some things I could have worked on. I followed the guidelines that were provided. There were some times when I got sidetracked, or I guess you can say lost my train of thought. And if there were any questions that were asked, I answered them with confidence. And I will be doing process and feedback.
You're going to draw a triangle. And then right under the triangle, you're going to draw a big square.
I like the way you're giving proper directions.
And within that square, you're going to draw a small rectangle.
People who are victims of
on the side
abuse
of the
and those
triangle,
who have
you're
depression.
going to draw a rectangle, medium size.
You're doing an awesome job.
Within that rectangle, you're going to draw a circle.
For my feedback self-evaluation, I feel like I followed the guidelines that were given. I wasn't as confident throughout the whole video like I should have been or could have been. I could do better with that next time. My verbal communication was well, and I feel like I answered to the individuals in an appropriate manner. How was the cookout you went to this weekend?
Oh, well, the sun was beaming on my head. It was so hot, and the food was disgusting. The hamburgers, cold. The fries, cold. I mean, it was just not good.
What time did you get there?
Oh, I got there at like 2:30.
What time did it start?
It started at like 12, I think.
Do you think if you would have gotten there a little earlier, you could have got a warm, hot hamburger?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What else went wrong about the cookout?
Well, like I said, it was hot, and then, you know, with food, here comes the flies, and they were just all over my food. I had to keep swatting at them, and the tent was out there, and I was like, I know it's a cookout, but could we not cook in and go in a building or something? I mean, jeez.
Could you not have worn a hat because it was hot outside and you knew you were going to be outside?
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should have planned for that.
Do you think if you would have asked someone about going inside to eat, that you would have been able to? Did you have a better experience at the cookout?
Yeah, maybe. There was a lady standing there at the door, but I didn't know if we could or not. But that probably would have been a good idea to ask.
Through my reframing self-evaluation, I feel as though I followed the guidelines. I also showed confidence while doing my skill. I was able to respond effectively during the execution, and overall my communication was well. I felt it was, but there are some things I need to work on as well.